So I don't know where this list originated from.
Yeah, it's been floating around.
But I cannot lie to you. I do get a little bit of satisfaction talking about niggas that fell off.
Why? You really do.
No, I really do.
SaVon is rooting for somebody's downfall at every moment.
I want to highlight niggas' downfalls.
Why?
I don't want to root for it because I don't want nobody to fail. But the media will always skew you to believe that niggas are doing great.
Okay.
And they really don't be doing nothing.
I'll agree with that. I will.
And that's why when like we get a list like this, and I don't know if I agree with everybody on this list. There was a list that was flown around on Twitter, Instagram, and everything. It brings me joy to discuss it. It doesn't bring me joy.
Look at the smile on your face.
He hyped his head. He hyped to see a nigga fail.
Niggas his ass.
This nigga's crazy.
For the audio listeners, SaVon cannot stop cheesing right now.
Like, he hyped as hell.
All 38 teeth. However many teeth you got. But there's a list that was flown around. I don't know where it originated from, but this has been the list like people are operating off of. It's the top 10 rappers that fell off. I'm going to go from 1 to 10. Let's talk about it. I don't know if there's anybody we should add, subtract, but I thought it was a fun list. So fuck it.
Let's hear the first
Number 1, we got Bobby Shmurda.
At number 1.
Number 2, we got Quando Rondo. Number 3, oh, this is interesting. We have Lil Baby. Oh. Number 4, we have NBA Youngboy. Number 5 is Rich Homie Quan.
I want you to stop right there.
Let's do it.
Let's focus on this first 5 right
Top 5? Let's do top 5.
Do we agree with the top 5 to start?
Okay, so top 5. Bobby Shmurda, Quando
Rondo,
Lil Baby, NBA Youngboy, Rich Homie Quan. Okay, so Rich Homie Quan, for him to be on this list, somebody respects him because he ain't been relevant since I was in college. That's about...
He ain't been relevant since Rich Gang?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for him to be on this list is honorable. He should be happy that he's even mentioned on this list.
I wanted to, the name that stood out to me in that 5 was Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Baby has, his perception is going down. And when I say his perception is going down, like, I remember y'all getting up on the internet 2 years ago and saying that Lil Baby is having a Lil Wayne run. And as for someone that grew up during the Lil Wayne run,
crazy.
I never agreed with that statement. I remember what it was like. Like, Wayne was mixtaping you to death. Wayne was killing every feature as he still is to right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the level of consistency was just way harder, way longer.
Pause.
So,
hey,
yeah, shit. Oh, wow.
Hey,
pause the play. My fault,
That's
y'all.
what she said.
Yeah, nah, but pause that, though.
All day longer?
And you know, when I first saw it, I'm like, you know what, has Lil Baby, because I don't like listening to people. I know a majority of the people in the last 2 years or so, maybe since probably Lil Baby put out the Bigger Picture. It's bigger than Black and White. And that was in the, the pandemic.
That was George Floyd, I think.
Right? That was
like
centered around all the killings and stuff like that. Yeah. And it was dope, right? To see a trap rapper hop in his bag and make a song that was not only relatable to the kids, but also relatable to people that were receiving the message of.
And also like what was going on at that point in time, like in the world as well. And I remember he was doing a lot of stuff for his community as well. Like I remember that whole like time period of him. I was like, wow, he's like a superstar.
I loved it, you know, and I feel like everybody was calling him a superstar. I feel like the album he put out right after that did really, really well. I remember he went platinum twice in 1 year. So when you listen to Lil Baby's music now, it's regressed a little bit.
In what way?
I would say I'm gonna get a little technical. I would say beat selection combined with rhyme style, combined with flow. It's just not the same hard hitting type of Lil Baby bars or cadence we're accustomed to getting from him.
Or is it like, are we too accustomed to getting that same cadence from him that we first loved at first, but now is it like he's not switching it up enough? Or is that not it?
I think it's a little bit of both. I would say more so like, you know, when something just sounds good
yeah,
and then something just doesn't. I would say like a lot of his newer stuff is like that. Though I do like a song he just put out not too long ago. It's called 350. And what made me really think about this was I think maybe his real downfall was when he started denouncing Gunna. Because for the most part, even though people understood that he wasn't putting out the same music he was putting out prior to pandemic, people didn't like that he was making him choose between Gunna and himself. And for the music fans that just, street niggas, they ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. Street niggas is dying on the hell of, yo, you told, you ratted, we don't give a fuck what you talking about. But for the kids that just enjoy music, And to see Gunna put out the album he put out through all of the shit that was on his name and what he had to battle and all of that shit, he put out a better project than Lil Baby has. You know, at least in the last 2 years for sure.
It like resonated with people more than Lil Baby's.
Absolutely. That was a great word, right? It resonated with the people more. So to that question, Bobby Shmurda, I agree with that. Bobby Shmurda had a few attempts and that shit pains my heart.
So after Rich Homie Quan at 5, we got Lil Pump, Designer, Da Baby, Roddy Ricch, Meek Mill.
See, I'm mad at this because I think you put Lil Pump above Lil Baby. I think you put Designer above Lil Baby.
I don't think Lil Pump should ever be mentioned again in the history of life.
Like
that's what I think about Lil Pump. So again, much like Rich Homie Quan, for different reasons, I think both of them should be honored to be on such a list.
Legit. No, you're right though. No, for sure.
And I like Rich Homie Quan. Sure. I used to think he used to carry a lot of the songs with him and Thug. So I'm not dissing him. Like creatively and from a sound wise, he was killing shit. Lil Pump is a gimmick. Lil Pump is a plant. He's just like, get him out of my ecosystem. It's certain people I don't want to talk about. Him, Blueface, Krishan,
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. Like the fact that he's on this list, he should just be honored and shut the fuck up and go away.
And to fall off, SaVon's mad funny.
Deadass.
To fall off, I feel like you have to have a solid catalog. That's another caveat I wanted to introduce to this.
Oh yeah, like
right?
so Lil Pump wasn't a rapper with a catalog. Like,
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I found Gucci gang. Like I'm sorry, I only know you for that. I only identify you with that, right? But if you have a solid catalog, maybe 1 or 2 albums that we enjoy listening to, a variety of singles, then I can go, you know what? There was a point in time where you were actually putting out quality music. And I know that because of the amount of quality music that was released. Nigga, if you just put out a few singles and I know your name and the blogs post you here and there, and then I don't hear from you for another year or 2, I don't think you fell off, homie. I don't think you was ever on.
I was just about to say, like what did you fall off from?
From
like
Grace?
You weren't even on anything.
You wasn't on nothing.
You weren't on the chair, nothing.
Like what the fuck?
But what isn't, look, speaking of like catalog and like real artists, I think it's insulting that Meek Mill is even on that list.
Facts.
I get it that he's not as like active and popping as he used to.
I don't like that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were disagreeing.
No, I'm with you.
Because when I think of Meek Mill, I don't know if I'm just biased because the whole like Jersey, Philly thing or East Coast, whatever, but like him, he's one of like the greatest ever. Like mixtapes, Flamers, like Dream Chasers 1 and 2. Like I don't think he fell off yet. I don't think we could say he fell off yet.
Nigga, you can't say I fall out. You can't say I fell out. What's the word? I don't even know what the fuck to say.
See, now you're angry.
I'm angry.
They saying he fell off.
I'm so angry. I can't even speak.
The fall off.
You can't say I fell off. How the fuck I fell off? But I gave you. I used to pray for times like this to rhyme like this, and I had to shine like that, to shine like this in a matter of time. Fuck out of here. You niggas not rapping like that. Never fell off. If you niggas can't rap like what I did 15 years ago,
let him cook.
I ain't fall off.
Right.
If y'all niggas could top what I did 15 years ago, though, say I fell off because it's like
nobody ever topped him.
Niggas ain't topped that.
Yo, sorry.
Oh shit, we wildin' today. We wildin' today.
I'm sorry.
We wildin' today.
Just because he hasn't like had like a #1 album in like a year or 2, people say he fell off. That's disrespectful.
Like if you,
he's nice.
He is nice.
Meek is still nice. Like it gets me tight. Like niggas really, he's still nice. Like